In January last year, cyclist and regular Ironman competitor was knocked over and killed not far from Lanseria Airport in Gauteng. His name is Andre Peel, a good friend of our colleague Macfarlane. Our last story tonight is the culmination of a promise Mac made to honor his late friend's legacy.
A driver allegedly struck and killed a cyclist on the pavement in Johannesburg, dragging him.
He died.
Right here, I guess your life changed.
It did, Derek. I was driving down this road, and what I saw on the side of the road is a picture that will stick in my mind for the rest of my life.
I'd always tease Andre. I said, Andre, why are you doing Ironman? What's wrong with you? And I said to him, you know what? When I'm old and stupid enough like you, I'll do Ironman. I'm doing this Ironman in honor of Andre, in honor of his memory, his kids, his wife.
It's an incredible gift that you can leave, that somebody was impacted by Andre's life and that light continues to shine through. That's why, for me, it is something that I absolutely celebrate and applaud, because I'm going, that's what is so important, is how Andre lived this life.
Our story starts here on the streets of Vereniging near the Vaal River, where a young boy once roamed the streets, leading a carefree existence. That boy is now a grown man, trying to make a difference. To explain why this person is so special, we'll need the help of someone who knows him well. This is the Queen, Queen Florence. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
And who better to tell us more about Macfarlane than his mom, Florence Moleli. And it's so good to meet the mother of Mac. When did he tell you that he was going to do the Ironman?
It was a surprise. I did not believe it when he tells me about Iron. He say, I have never seen you on a bike. I have never seen you run here. I say, Mom, I'm going to show you. He has got that. Say, I'll show you.
He loved all sports, and whenever he showed interest in a subject, he was 100% committed.
He wanted something which challenges him. He becomes easily bored. So if he does a thing and doesn't challenge him, I think he becomes bored and leaves it. He wants to achieve whatever he wants.
And it was no more evident than in a race he did back in December in preparation for Ironman. Although it was half the distance of a full Ironman, he missed the cutoff time, but finished the race regardless.
People want to test their limits always. The human being wants to see how far they can go. People will maybe tell you it's impossible, and you start believing, I want to do that. That's something that drives me. Can I go better? Can I go bigger? And that's part of the human spirit, I believe.
Dr. Henning Gerke is a clinical and sports psychologist. He's worked with many of our national sports teams, including the World Cup winning Springboks in 2007. He offers some sound advice to Mac. Mac makes this promise to Andre. What would you tell him 6 months ago? Would you say, wait till next year?
I'll tell him, Mac, rather don't do it. Just rather leave it. No, I'm just joking. The story of Andre is such a powerful story, making the promise, I want to do it. There's going to be tough times during that race that you're going to feel, is it worthwhile? That combination is the ideal for me to test the human mind and the human body.
Mac, you ever worry that you took this on in the first place?
I don't. I really don't. I think it's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. It's been a total transformation for me, psychologically, physically. We've put in a lot of work. There's been many people that have been behind this, from sponsors to supporters. I don't want to let myself down first, but I certainly don't want to let them down either.
We welcome you to the Isuzu Ironman African Championship here in Nelson Mandela Bay. Ironman is one of the toughest sporting events in the world. It consists of a 3.8-kilometer swim, 108k cycle and 42.2k run.
Usually, if you isolate any one of those three, you would be quite happy with your day's work and go and put your feet up and have a beer. So to put them all together, it's a bit of a crazy thing.
Top South African triathlete Bradley Weiss second in this year's Ironman African Championship, shared with us what it means to be an Ironman.
You know, everyone's on their own journey to that finish line, and once they get there, it's just a very fulfilling and overwhelming experience actually crossing that finish line. And I think, you know, why are we alive? What are we doing this for? And being able to tick boxes like this definitely gives a bit of meaning to your days.
Competitors have a total of 17 hours to complete the full Ironman. Kinako, it is time for the Ironman African Championship, and Al Macfarlane is in the starting blocks. He can't wait to get going. After only 6 months of training, Mac is facing an enormous challenge. Mac, I can see you are ready for this.
I am. I really am. I don't want to lie. I really am. I'm looking forward to it.
With you all the way.
Awesome. Thank you.
It was off to a good start for Mac after the swim was shortened to 900 meters due to stormy weather. He took 22 minutes to finish the swim. Then it was onto the bike for a grueling 180 kilometers.
As tough as it is, it's enjoyable seeing people on the road, people cheering us on. Hopefully that'll get us to the finish line. Shot, Mackie!
Mac completed the first 90 kilometers in just over 4 hours. But on the second lap, his pace dropped dramatically.
Those who can sort of keep their mind as fresh and clear and focused and concentrated as possible, and normally the ones who come out on top. Can he complete it? Absolutely. You know, I mean, it depends how deep he wants to dig.
For the first time during this event, Mac was not smiling. It was clear that the cycling took its toll on his legs. His projected times to complete the Ironman had slipped and were now outside of the cutoff time at midnight. He would have to dig very deep to become an Ironman. Mac completed the cycle in 9 hours 20, but he was clearly suffering. Well, you've done bloody well so far, Mac.
Yeah, 180 kilometers done, 42 more to go.
Yeah. Is there much left in the tank here?
I don't know.
Eh?
I don't know.
Come on, Mac, you can still do it, man.
Okay.
It's 10:10, the streets are virtually deserted. It's 15 hours since Mac took to the water. This is some challenge, I can tell you that.
I've never been in so much pain. I just need to finish. I'm here to do what I came to do. Just get over that finish line. It was really tough. The 4 most important words right now in my life will be, you are an Ironman. I can't wait to get to that finish line.
With the cutoff now within minutes, Mac did the impossible. He picked up the pace.
Hey, but just keep going and not far to go.
Through sheer determination, Mac, the Ironman, crossed the finish line in 16 hours.
Congratulations completing the Isuzu Ironman African Championship, because he is an Ironman. Thank you to all the amazing volunteers. Congratulations to all our athletes. Taking the beautiful people dancing on the debate today. Thank you to everybody.
Mac, yo, man. Hey, what a moment for you. Hey,
Sharon and the kids. You did it, Shazza. I want to bring this home to you so you can see it, and I think you was with me there. Thank you, Andre. You've changed my life forever.
Thanks for watching. Why not drop us a comment below? We love reading your opinions. Remember, you can now access Carte Blanche stories anytime, anywhere, even offline. Carte Blanche, the podcast, is now available on all major podcast platforms. So be sure to hit that follow or subscribe button and be part of our growing online family.